Hey guys, welcome to group 4. And now we will talk about the topic Hedges Generalized conversational implicatures, Scalar implicatures. Our group has 6 members. Here table of content. The first Hedges, the second generalized conversational implicator. Finally, Scalar implicator. Now I will talk about the hedges. The first, what are hedges? Hedges an indicator which can be used in order to tell that the speaker is trying to follow but cannot promise to fulfill the maximum criteria. There hedges there are 4 maxims. The first hedges maxim of quality. As far as I know, I may be mistaken. I'm not sure if this is right. For example, as far as I know, they are married. I may be mistaken, but I was saw a wedding ring on her finger. The second has its maxim of quantity, as you probably know. So to cut a long story short, I won't bore you with all the details. For example, as you probably know, I am terrified of bugs. So to cut a long story short, we grab our stuff and run. The third hatchet maxim of relation. Oh, by the way, well, anyway, I don't know if this is important. This may sound like a damn question. Not to change the subject, but, for example, I don't know if this is important, but some of the fear I'm missing. This may sound like a damn question, but whose handwriting is it? Finally, hatchet maxim of manner. This may be a bit confusing. I'm not sure if this makes sense. I don't know if this is clear at all. For example, this may be a bit confusing, but I remember being in the car. I'm not sure if this makes sense, but a car has the light. The next conversational implicator. In a conversation, there are a standard implicator and a floating implicator. A standard implicator is when speaker trying to be the ruler of conversation, while a floating implication is when speaker flagrantly violating a rule. The next, what is conversation implication? Are they assumptions suggested by a speaker and inferred by a hearer in a exchange situation? The assumptions are not encouraged in the words said, but are generated by the interlocutors' cooperation to achieve rational communication. For example, use a simple phone implication. The first talent, I hope you bought the break egg. And the cheese be dictator. Oh, I bought the break. Note, it is a speaker who communicates meaning via implications and it is listeners who recognize the communicated meaning via inference. The inferences selected are those which will preserve the assumption of cooperation. The next generalized conversation implicature. No special knowledge is required in the context to cal calculate the additional convenience meaning. For example, did you invite Bella and Kathy? I invite Bella. Another example is you in indefinite article the type of an. For example, a car collides with my foot. Zip press interpreted as the next presentation scalar implicator Nguyễn
Hi guys, my name is Lee, and now I will talk about scalar implication. We will start with an example. We can see its skin. Some students pass exam. When someone says some students pass exam, they are choosing a weaker term, some over stronger on all. They implies that the strong alternative or is not true, suggesting that there were students who did not pass exam. Therefore, the scalar implicatures here is that not all students pass exam. Next slide. What is scalar implications? Such information is always communicated by choosing a word which expresses one value from a scale of value. The basic of scalar implication is that when any form in a scalar is searched, the negative of all form higher on a scale scalar implicates. This particularly is obvious in terms for expressing quantity. We can see look at skin. For example, I will lend you 10 facts. The word 10 facts implicates not 20, not 30, and not 40. The scale value 40, 30, 20, and 10. The children would express this value 10. The highest scale of 10 is 20, 30, and 40. The meaning of the meaning for speaker is I will lend you 10 bucks. Move on to another example. He sometimes writes to me. We will explain scale implication in this sentence. The word sometimes implicates he not always, not often write to me. The scale of value always, often, and sometimes. The children would express this value sometimes. The highest scale of sometimes is always, often. It's equal to time. Thank you for listening.